To start off, we're going to talk about right-of-way concepts at intersections. Navigating intersections is something you are going to have to do daily as a driver, and it seems easy enough, but it has a very structured framework that makes it work for everyone. Intersections are the meeting points of various roads, and they can present a variety of traffic situations. So understanding the rules and the guidelines that control these intersections is important to ensuring safety on the road. Now, most intersections are controlled by signs and signals, and they play a steady role in regulating the traffic flow. When encountering these intersections that have signs and signals, it's simple. You're required to obey the instructions that are conveyed by the signs and signals. Now, understanding the meaning of these various signs and signals is going to be necessary in navigating these intersections and to avoid accidents. And we're going to cover more about these signs and signals and what they mean in the next lesson. Next, there are intersections that do not have signs and signals. And when approaching this type of intersection, the rule is that you yield the right-of-way to any vehicle that has entered or is approaching the intersection from your right. Now, if the road is clear or if any approaching cars are far enough away for you to make a safe crossing, then you can proceed ahead. Now, since there are not any traffic controls at this intersection, you're going to want to make sure that there are no approaching cars from your left either. Even though you may have the legal right-of-way, as we've noted before, other drivers do not always follow these rules. So it's going to be up to you to always be a safe driver and yield the right-of-way to others in those events. Next, we have a single or two-lane road that intersects with a multiple-lane road. Now, when you're driving on a single or two-lane road, you must yield to vehicles who are traveling on the divided street or roadway and vehicles who are traveling on the roadway with 3 or more lanes, which means that motorists traveling on the 1 or 2-lane road must always yield the right-of-way to motorists who are traveling on the multi-lane road when these roads intersect. Now, another intersection we have is the unpaved road intersecting with a paved road. And this one's pretty cut and dry. If you're traveling on an unpaved road that intersects with a paved road, you're the one that must yield the right-of-way to the vehicles on the paved road. Next, we have making left turns at intersections. Now, when you're making a left turn, you must yield the right-of-way to any vehicle that's coming straight from the other direction. There are private roads and driveways that can be found on the side of roads, street, or highways who must yield the right-of-way to all approaching vehicles and pedestrians on the main road. Now, T-intersections require a very specific approach as well. If you're on the road that ends, it's simple. You must yield the right-of-way to all vehicles that are on the through street. Now, this rounds up the section about right-of-way concepts at intersections. Intersections should be treated with a clear understanding of who has the right-of-way. Now, to do this, it's absolutely okay to take your time. Don't let other people or busy situations force you into making the wrong decision. Approach these situations very slowly and carefully. And as we like to say here at Virtual Drive, drive safe, have another day.